Hi there, eat, cook, and live it up. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Everything is good? Okay, so of course, today I'm going to be talking about the Jamaican cuisine, different type of foods that we eat. So before I do that, I love to welcome everyone. Um, Good afternoon, which is good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning. So, today I won't be eating anything with you. I just had some strawberry milkshake that I made with some banana. I put a banana in there and some almond milk with what else did I put in there? Strawberries, bananas, and I think that was it. Yeah, and it tastes very good. Yes, so yeah, just here chit chatting and just wanted to, come out and talk about certain foods that we eat back home, like the popular foods that we prepare, that's a must. Yes, so um, if I miss out on anything, you can help me to, just remind me what I'm missing out on. So yeah, man. So today it's pouring outside. It's so horrible day today. Yes, it's not a shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, short and t-shirt, but it's, no sun is out today. Just rain, rain, rain. But we want to get that rain because it's very dry, So we have to get that rain in. Yeah. So yes, I'm here. I'm gonna be talking about the different foods and of course, I mentioned yesterday like different type of foods that we eat during the week, and that those are the foods that is prepared on a weekly basis. So we have a lot of food, and we like to use a lot of spices too. We love our spices. If we don't have our spice, it's like we're not eating and we're not cooking. So you know how that goes. And our main ingredients is more likely practically the same type of ingredients, but it gives depends on what you're cooking, it gives it a different type of taste. You get a different type of taste to, what you're cooking. Let me get something here to drink because I'm a little bit thirsty here. This smoothie is good. Milkshake smoothie, it is good. All natural stuff here. I try to get all the natural stuff. I love sweet things, but I was gonna put a little bit of milk in there, like condensed milk, which I love condensed milk, but I decided to go. I'm not gonna do that. So I have, yeah. So we, as I said, that we like a lot of seasoning, a lot of spices on our food. We like scallion, pimento, onions, thyme, garlic, ginger, red pepper, green peppers. Scotch bonnet, of course, is one of the favorite. That's the bad boy in Jamaica. You can't cook a pot without you have your Scotch bonnet pepper. So that is a must that we have to have. Yes, so the main dish that we have, as you know, is the ackee and saltfish. You have to have ackee and saltfish. That's our national dish. So you prepare it, your ackee and saltfish. You can have a dumplings and a breadfruit, avocado, or festival, whichever you want to eat it. Ackee and saltfish and rice too. Ackee and saltfish and um, rice and peas, anything that you want to eat it with, you can go ahead and have that. So that is one of the dish that is a must back home. I mean, everywhere you go in Jamaica, people all over the world, people will ask you, what about your ackee and saltfish? They just love to eat that. So with the festival, Festival and a dumpling. The dumpling is the festival is a little bit sweeter because it's made with cornmeal and have flour and cornmeal. So it's like a fried cornbread, like fritters. So it's kind of sweet and it has like a crispy taste. It's like crispy on the outside. So that is served with like you can get escovitch fish or regular fried fish. You can, yes, you love the rice too. I do. I like to eat it with the rice as well. But as I said, and did I mention the avocado? When you eat that ackee and saltfish and with that avocado and the breadfruit, the roast breadfruit, man, you think it die and gone to heaven. Oh yes, I love that. And nowadays, I didn't really like the fried breadfruit at one point, but I'm getting to like the fried breadfruit. I do. I like it. It's nice and crispy, and especially if it's done well. That is good. Yeah, man. So yeah, so we have like the dumplings and the festival, which the festival you like to eat the festival with the sorry, you like to eat the festival with the escovitch fish or the regular fried fish. And when you have a lot of have a lot of peppers and a scotch bonnet, you salt it and you make it, you just just soak. Hi country boy kitchen, welcome. I'm here. I'm talking about our cuisine back home, and I just want to educate people on like some of the cuisine that we love to eat back home. So of course, the ackee and saltfish. We have to have our ackee and saltfish and our breadfruit, and of course our avocado with it too. Or some dumpling and stuff like that. So that is a must that we have to have. So other than that, we have the fried fish again, as I was explaining, to my viewers out there after I finish record and they want to go back and view it. Yes, the fried dumplings and the festival that is also good with our fried fish as well. So we have and then the fried dumplings. I mean, man, when you slice into those dumplings and you put some butter on it, man, what's so sweet? Yeah, man, that is good. That is good. Yeah. Bangs Brassa, hello. Good morning. It's good morning. I see that it's good night for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting me. Yes, I'm just here talking about our cuisine back home. And I was just talking about, the ackee and saltfish. So anyway, the the next one, it's a must, our rice and peas. Jamaican authentic rice and peas. That is also another favorite. Everywhere you go, we have to have our rice and peas, and that is a must on a Sunday. You have to have your rice and peas. And that rice and peas, of course, it's made with coconut. And it's best if you can get the coconut that is fresh, that you just husk out the coconut and you grater it. Here, where we are, nobody got time for that nowadays. So you have the coconut that is ready made in the can, which, yes, it's good, but I don't think you get that nice flavor to the rice and peas like when you have the real coconut that you grater it and you strain off the coconut juice and then you apply it to the pot. I think it gives it a better flavor. And also it makes the rice, when you use a coconut milk, it makes the rice have it more shellier too, nice and easier to manage. It's not like clump, it don't clump together or like soggy or what. And that is what I hate. I don't like to eat the rice when it's soft. I like to eat the rice when it's nice and shelly. I feel like I'm eating something. So with that, I you have your of course you have to put your scotch bonnet in there. That's the bad boy. We have to use that in there. And you have your thyme and your pimento And sometimes what I do, I put a little bit of sugar in there to kind of give it that nice little kick, sweet kick. I really do enjoy that. Some people, they don't like it, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. And of course, we move on to, so that we enjoy that rice on a Sunday. Don't bother go cook now white rice for people on the Sunday. You don't want to eat no white rice on a Sunday. Your nice you want your nice rice and peas, whether it's gungo. Yes, yeah, you can put, yes, I put a little bit of coconut trash in there too. Yes, I think it tastes very, very nice. And when you have a little bit of trash in there, I never used to do it, but I started to do it, and I see that there is a big difference when you add the trash and a little bit in there. So, that is also, that is really good when you put that in there. And as I was saying, that on the Sunday, no white rice. White rice is for in the week, or when you're cooking um, curried goat, you have to have your white rice with your banana. When you go dance or you have parties, weddings and stuff back home, you cannot have a party or a dance without not having your curry goat and green bananas on the side and some white rice. You have to have that. And also the manish water too. You have to have your manish water as well. So that's another thing that is a must back home. If you don't have that, crowd gone. Party is not the same as, like a regular party. So you want to have all of those stuff there. Another thing that we like to eat is liver and bananas. Yes, liver is one of the, like, we like to eat that, especially on a Sunday morning. You prepare liver and banana, or liver and light. Some people like to eat that, or kidneys, but I don't like the kidneys, but the liver is what will go, very well, especially on a Sunday morning. We prepare liver and bananas, or callaloo and saltfish, mackerel and saltfish, or what we call is it gully bean, but we call it back home susumba. Anybody out there know susumba, what the susumba is? Okay, you can just text me, comment on it. I don't like the susumba or the gully beans. Normally, that's the correct word, I think, gully beans. Those are some little green, like they're small and round, but they're bitter as hell. But they're very good, very nutritious, but that's not for me. I don't really like to eat those. And yes, of course, we'll have the ackee and saltfish, for breakfast as well, with some nice fried dumplings and some fried plantains on the side, and also some avocado if the avocado is in. But yeah, so that's part of the breakfast, like for Sunday morning, because Sunday morning, as you know, that's the only time when we really have a big breakfast. And of course, we only eat twice a day on Sundays. So we have a big breakfast, and then in the evening, like about 3 o'clock or so, dinner is served. You guys know that, because we don't have like a lunch in between, because we have that big breakfast like between 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and then we have our regular dinner. And after that, in the evening, now we have some, probably a little bit of ice cream or something like that as a snack or whatever. So that is, basically. And then we have our stew peas, a Jamaican stew peas. Let me get some drink here. If you guys out there, I have here that I just made a smoothie here for myself, and it's and put almond almond milk and some banana, one banana and some strawberry. So just put it in the blender, and I'm good to go. And this is my lunch for today, lunch breakfast, because I'm not really hungry today. I just want to have something, maybe I have I have dinner later, but this is what I want to drink today because I need to get off some weight off me. Yes. So as I was saying now, yes. So we have the stew peas and rice that we normally prepare, and that is also a must back home because when you have the stew peas can be, most times people have pig's tail in there, but some people don't like pork. So we go with salt beef, or you go with fresh beef, or you can put oxtail or chicken, or but as long as you have it's red kidney beans, or you can use gungo peas or whatever kind of peas that you want to eat with it make it with, but that's what we call stew peas. And of course, when you're cooking that, you have to have your little peanuts in there, those little dumpling that you roll up, and you just stick them in the pot, so when you're eating it, it like everything just incorporate. Yeah, man, it also helps to thicken the gravy as well, the stew. So that again, we make it with coconut milk. Love to put the coconut milk in there, give it that nice extra flavor to it. If you don't put yes, and turkey neck too. Oh yes, I like the smoked turkey neck. I really do. As a matter of fact, I did some stew peas before, but I think I'm gonna do another stew pea. And you can use. I've seen people use the saltfish to make saltfish stew peas. I've tasted it, and I tell you something, man, it tastes good. Really tastes good. I like first time I saw someone make it, and I'm like, you gonna put saltfish in that? That now gonna taste good. But man, when I got that thing was like really nice. So, and they had made it with gungo peas too. So that also give it a nice flavor too. Chicken foot too. I've never tried it with the chicken foot, but I'm going to try it with the chicken foot. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of doing the chicken foot. I know Eat, Cook, and Live It Up with Smile. She did the chicken foot the other day, and that was awesome. Because people they skin up their face after chicken foot, but that is really delicious, really really nice. And if you can make all the chicken foot soup, or the chicken foot stew, which she did the other day, it was awesome. You have to go to our channel and watch it. It was off the chain, really really nice. Yeah, I was thinking of probably making maybe the chicken foot, probably the curry chicken foot, because I like that. I like different stuff. But I like to experiment. I'm like that. I just like to throw things together and just come up with all different type of stuff, because you don't want to cook the same type of food all the time. You want to be a little bit creative. You want to make sure that, because since we more like use the same type of spices all the time, but it's funny, it gives the food a different taste. Each time that you prepare your food, it comes out different. No matter if you're gonna use your thyme and your scallion and the onion and the pepper and what, it always give it a different type of flavor. I don't know. I like to eat pork. I like my jerk pork. I love jerk pork, and I love jerk chicken. A lot of people back home, they don't like the pork, but I do. I really do like the jerk pork. And you can make jerk pork, you can come up, you can improvise, you can make it any type of way that you want to make it. It doesn't have to be the traditional way of making it. That's what cooking is all about. When you cook, you turn your hand and make fashion. That's how it go. Yes, and I really do enjoy doing things like that. Yes, so another thing again that we have here I love is our seasoned rice. Seasoned rice is a bomb. Seasoned rice is like, as you know, on a during the weekdays, when, like, I think it's Thursday, when most of us will prepare our seasoned rice, because that is a Ben Johnson day when we don't really have much in the pantry, and you just go in the pantry and take out whatever you can find. You have like a rice, you toss some cabbage in, you put some thyme, scallion, whatever. You have like a pumpkin leaf over. You cut it up. You throw in there some carrots, whatever you want. Even ackee. You have little leftovers ackee. You can toss it in there, and it comes out so super super nice. It's unbelievable what you can do with it, and even some coconut juice too would be nice too, to just throw in there, and it gives it a very very nice flavor with some tomatoes and stuff. Oh yes, that really comes out very nicely. And we have oh, tripe beans. I have not tried the tripe beans yet online, but I think I'm gonna do that soon. I'm gonna make some tripe beans with some maybe white rice, or I don't know, something to go with it. Yes. Mr. Granny Eats, how are you? Welcome, welcome. See, I have my lights all set up now. Yes, I am here talking about our cuisine back home. Yes, the type of food that we like to eat. So, as I was saying that, we have quite a variety of stuff. Yes, you see how bright it is. I took your advice and I did, with several people, and I was able to pull it through. I was kind of a little bit nervous that it wasn't going to work, but I went on, and yes, so you guys can see me bright now, and I'm not in the dark anymore. I'm out. Yes, so I'm going to, yes, so we're here talking. Well, I'm here talking about our different type of food that we like to prepare back home. And we love to drink soup on Sundays, not Sundays, Saturday. Saturday, a must. We have to have our soup on Saturday. So we have a variety of different types of soup. We have gungo pea soup. We have red pea soup, um, chicken foot soup, beef soup, just about. I mean, there's so much that we have. So that's what we have, that one pot that we have on a Saturday. But when we eat that soup on the Saturday, it's like it's filling, but remember that it's more liquid. So we put like a lot of yams, and some depends on what type of soup that you're making. You can put bananas, you can put um, potatoes, some dumplings, of course, that you can, soup dumplings that you can put in there. So, oh, thank you, Mr. Granny, thank you. Yes, so we have, we put all those stuff in the soup, but it is filling. But we must remember now that soup, so it's not like the regular food where you have rice and stuff like that. So after a while, you get hungry. So I never really used to like, every time when it comes around to Saturdays, I don't like Saturdays because I never like soup. But it's something that you have to drink it. If you don't drink it, then what else you're going to eat? That's it's not like you have a variety of stuff. What is prepared in the house, that's what you have to eat. You eat it or you don't eat at all. So that's basically what it is. Yeah. So yes, with that, with all that type of soup that we have, I mean, it's, you can make a soup, any type of soup that you like to make. You can go ahead and make it. But those were the main type of soup that we prepare. I like, as you can see, I have a soup that I put on with 16 beans, and that one I really like. It is so nutritious because it's like, I don't you don't have to put meat into it, but for it to taste good, it is so delicious. It feels like when you taste it, it feels like meat is in there. But I just like to eat that soup with all the celery and everything. That is nice. But yes, so we have we went over to we went the liver and the bananas, and we have another dish that we call mackerel and rundown, or shaddan. You can use the mackerel, the salted mackerel, to make that, and that, of course, also it's made with some coconut milk that you have to boil it down, and It comes to like a sauce, like a oil, and then from there you season it with all your nice spices and stuff, and that is really good. And that is also served with some nice green bananas, or you can have some yam with it. But most time we eat that with the green bananas, which is so good as well. Yes, so then we have I talk about our curried goat, that if we have to have that, that's a must. In Jamaica we have the curried goat. I know probably a lot of people here that don't eat the curried goat. And the curried goat, I did a video where you have like stew goat too, and that is really good. Depends on how you prepare it. But we eat curried goat, curry chicken. Most time people like to eat the curry chicken, because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, when are you going to make curry chicken?" I did, but it's like that's one of the dishes that they like to eat, as well as the oxtail. Oxtail, well, that's expensive, but when you eat that oxtail, when you cook that oxtail with the nice butter beans, and you can eat it with white rice as well as the the rice and peas, that dish is also very, very tasty. And I don't like when the oxtail is too, like when you chop it too thick. I like it when it's like very thin, like small pieces. Some people like to see a lot of meat on it, but for me, I like when the oxtail is chopped like in like pieces like about this thick. I don't like to see that big thick piece like that. And you can do the oxtail, stew it, whatever. Sometimes people curry it, which I've had the curry oxtail, but I don't think it's that popular, the curry oxtail back home, as much as the regular brown stew oxtail. And that takes a while to cook. It all depends, because depending on how um, tender that the oxtail is, the meat is, because sometimes you cook that for hours. But nowadays, you have your pressure cooker or the pressure cook pot, which I have one. And if I am out and I just want some oxtail, all I have to do, as long as the oxtail is thawed out, I just season it and just let it marinate for a little bit, and then I place it in that pot. And in the space of like in less than an hour, I have dinner ready. Yes, but like back in the days when people don't have pressure cooker and all of that, and you have to cook outside, it's very hard for you. Sometimes it takes like 2-3 hours just to make sure that it's done properly and it get tenderized. No, sometimes they are just listening, that's okay. But we just keep talking. That's how it goes. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But that's okay. You can't just sit here and not say anything. Because remember, when it's recorded, then people are going to be listening to it. So you just keep talking. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that's basically, what, and then we have the Jamaican, we have the pudding, the cornmeal pudding, and that pudding is made with, of course, cornmeal. And the way how we do it, especially in the country, the authentic way is to get like one of those wood fire, and we would make the fire, and we would put like the pudding itself, the batter, whatever it is, in a container, and then you'd have the fire underneath the bottom, and then we'll get a piece of zinc to cover the top, and then we'll also place some um, cold on top of it. So that way we call it hella top, hella bottom, and hallelujah in the middle. And that pudding, when it's done, it is so delicious, super, super delicious. Very nice, very, very tasty. And we also have the potato pudding as well, that we make with the sweet potato pudding that we also make. There's so many different variety of stuff that we have. So like for, like sweet stuff like pastry and stuff like that, or something, like how we'd have our cake. That's what we normally have, like the sweet potato pudding, or we'll have the cornmeal pudding is a must. Yes, that we have, and then we have our cornmeal porridge. We like to drink cornmeal porridge. That is so nutritious, so healthy as well. So with that, but when in the days, well, nowadays they use the Lasco milk in there with the cornmeal. You boil the um put the water on to boil, and then you mix the cornmeal, and then you add it in, and then you add all your other ingredients in. Yes, but as a little girl growing up, I like to eat a lot of sweets. So sometimes you can use like the condensed milk to give it a nice sweet flavor. You can add some vanilla to it too, or you can add nutmeg and some cinnamon, and that gives it a very, very nice flavor as well. So, you know, other than that, I mean, there are other um, there are other porridges that we drink. You have the carrot pudding, which I've never tried before, but that's also a good porridge that I was told. You have there's another porridge that the oatmeal porridge, which a lot of people know of the oatmeal porridge. That's pretty easy to make. But as we say, we make it a little bit different because we probably might throw some condensed milk. Nowadays, they have a brand of milk they call Lasco. So they add that in it, or they can put some evaporated milk as well to give it a nice flavor if you don't want to use the sweet milk in there, the condensed milk. And then we have like carrot juice. Like on the Sundays, we prepare our carrot juice, and that is also prepared with. Sometimes you grate the carrot, and that can also be served with. You can combine the carrot and the beetroot together, and then you peel it, or some people you strain it. But I made a drink the other day that I didn't strain it. I wanted all that nutrient, so I drank it like a smoothie, which was very delicious. I added a little bit of honey in mine, but typical in Jamaica when we're making carrot juice, you you peel the carrots, you cut it up, you throw it in a blender, and when it's blended, then you go ahead and you add your other ingredients like the regular milk, the Alaska milk, or you want to use evaporated milk, or as I said, sometimes when I was growing up, we use the condensed milk. That's a sweet milk that we use. You can put a little bit of Jamaican white rum in there as well. And then you can put vanilla, some cinnamon, and it gives it a nice taste. And we have a stout, Guinness stout. You can add some Guinness stout in there if you want to. Depends on if you want to have a different type of, taste to it. But the tradition is like that's what we normally prepare on a Sunday. And also we have the soursop juice, which that's also a very tasty. I don't know what's the other name for soursop, but we call it. It's that type of fruit. It looks more like it's green on the outside. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yes. Yeah, so I was talking about the soursop, but I'm trying to explain and describe what the soursop is. What's the other name for the soursop? Because some people know it by I know the Spanish people, they call it a different name. It's like it's green on the outside, and it's inside it's white, and it has some seeds, and it's like kind of cottony when you eat it. You can eat the fruit just as is. It's very delicious, and it's very good too. It also, they say that it also help with preventing cancer and stuff like that. It's very, very good. And also the soursop leaves, you can use the soursop leaves because we drink a lot of, as I say, bush tea back home. We make a lot of bush tea, and soursop leaves, that's one of the bush teas per se that we also use to make tea. And that in the days, the old folks would say, like when a child, wet the bed at night, go to bed and they wet the bed, they normally give them the soursop leaf because they said that it helps to prevent them from, with the bladder problem. So that's another good remedy, that we get from the soursop leaves. And it worked. I when I was growing up, I used to see, old folks would give that, and it works. Oh yes. And as for the fruits, we have so many different fruits. It's unbelievable. It's like, okay, okay, that's the name, Anonia moricata. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's a name. That's too big for me to pronounce though. But that's what one of the viewers said, that that's the correct name for the soursop. It's called Anonia moricata. Okay, all right. So I guess now everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's very, 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 very delicious. You just eat it just like that. And we have a lot of that back home. You can just go and you just pick it off the tree and just go ahead and just eat it. It's very, very delicious. And can you make some other suggestions of different foods so I can elaborate if I'm missing out on any food? Because I know I'm missing out a lot of foods here, but these are like top foods that, they're a must back home that we have to prepare. So let me know what I'm missing out. Yeah, so that's funny. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so that's basically, quite a bit of, and then we have where we can cook like on a rainy day when nobody wants to go to work. We cook boiled dumplings with some saltfish and some yam and banana, and that's what we chow down. Nobody wants to work when it's raining, you know. That's what we like to eat. Or when those guys working out there, those laborers working out there, that's what we provide, some probably ackee and saltfish, or them eat some pork, with fried pork with banana and dumpling and yam. Oh yes. So those are the main dishes that we tend to like to prepare. They're like everyday stuff that we just prepare those stuff. And also we have cabbage and corned beef. Yes, we like to eat the cabbage and the corned beef. The corned beef comes in the can. Yeah, so we just cook the cabbage separate, and then we just add our corned beef to that. That also makes a nice tasty dish. And you can serve it with rice. You can eat it like a sandwich, or you can eat it with some ground provision like bananas, yam dumpling, whatever you want to eat it with. You can eat it, I mean, just anyway, you prefer to eat it, that's fine. We also have the canned mackerel too that we like to eat as well. And that makes a very tasty dish as well too. And it's more like in the tomato paste already, and we just serve it with white rice, or we can eat it like for a sandwich, or we can eat it with rice and peas, or banana and yam and dumpling, whatever you want to eat it with. That's how we eat it back home. So yeah, so basically, yeah, those are some of the stuff that we normally tend to like to eat. Those are a must. When you go to Jamaica, those are the things that you will be served. Those are priority stuff that will serve. And as I said, the jerk chicken and the jerk pork, you normally have that with some hardo bread most time, or they give you, it is served with festival as well. So yeah, so yeah, but basically, that's what we do back home. It's pretty fun, lots of fun back home, eat it all these delicious food, and also we have the fish soup too. We make fish soup from, we have fish head soup, we boil it, and make sometimes you have fish tea or you have fish soup, which of course, yes, have the same yam and banana and the nice, sometimes you put okra in there, you add that, and some what you call the Christophane, and some dumplings with soup dumplings, and that really makes a nice pot as well. We have the pepper pot soup as well, that is combined with quite a lot of ingredients, and also from you hear the word pepper pot, that it's very spicy as well. That's also a good soup back home to have. Yes. So, yeah. So, any more suggestions? I mean, there are so many, but I cannot really think of the different type of foods that we anybody know about. And I must tell you, our Jamaican black cake, that is a must. That cake is, I'm telling you, it is so different from any other cake. And normally you have the black cake that at wedding they make the black cake for weddings as well. But they're gonna do a little bit more than what we normally how we normally prepare it. So the black cake is we have that for most time for Christmas, we prepare it, or weddings, or any other event, we normally have the black cake. And that's very tasty as well. And that cake, it can last for a long time because normally you can add some rum to kind of allow it to ferment. So that way it will last for quite a while. So with that, you can use icing on top of it too. Depends on what you're looking for. It's really nice and moist. I don't like it when it's dry. Sometimes people make it and it tends to be a little bit dry, but it's nice. It's best when you eat it. It's nice and moist. It's good. Let's see again. Um, I'm trying to think what other foods that that's a must that we can we can eat. Yeah, we said the ackee, kalaloo. Um, yeah, there's so much, and then of course we have the Jamaican hardo bread. So that bread, we can get it almost anywhere. That bread is so nice, especially it is served warm with some nice butter. You slice it. Oh yes, how you pronounce it, Damie? Um, oh, Guanabana. Oh yes, I think that's the name that I was told. Yes, yeah, that's good. Uh-huh. Now I remember. Welcome, Damie. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So we're just talking about different type of foods, and I'm trying to remember if there's anything. I know we have so many different type of foods that we have, but it's just that I'm trying to see what other foods out there that I could talk about, that people that are visiting Jamaica and they want to go and they want to try something different, they're more than welcome to just about. And also we have our Jamaican patties. Oh yes, you have different type of patties that are made. You have the beef patties, you have chicken, even shrimp patties, callaloo, the for people that are vegetarian. Yes, we have all different types of patties that, yeah, we have curry chicken patties. Yes, yes, I did talk about the manish water, the curry goat and manish water. That's a must at the parties that we have. I did talk about that already. hmm Well, No, not all meals are consist of rice. We have different type of stuff. As I was saying, that we have bananas, we have yam, we have um what you call it. We can eat dumplings. I mean, a salad. But yeah, we eat a lot of rice back home. We do eat, because what happened, the rice, it stretches, when the ground provision is more costly if you have to buy it in the store. So we tend to use the rice and also the flour when we make the dumplings. Like, you have a lot of people that are poor, so when you have like the flour, you could just go ahead and make some dumplings, and it's stretch. And one dumpling, you make some big dumpling that we call cartwheel dumpling. So one person can get one dumpling and it's very filling. So I mean, basically, that's what we do back home. We just make different types of, try to improvise and make the food stretch, so to speak. Hmm. But even the patties, you buy a patty, and one patty is very filling. You have it's a pie, like it's a pastry really, and you eat that, and it's very filling too. And also, we have bun and cheese. That is one of the main thing in on Easter, during the Easter season. We make bun and cheese. We eat a lot of bun and cheese. We have different bakeries that make the bun and cheese. That we have spice. Now I think we have called spice, all spice. But when I was growing up in Jamaica, we had Yummy, Hannah Bon or Hannah Town Bakery, something like that. I think Grace also makes Bon, and HTB. Yeah, I think it's the same, Hannah Town Bakery. Yeah, HTB is Hannah Town Bakery. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Granny, you're scared. Oh, don't be nervous. Yes, it's talking about the one of the viewers, one of the YouTubers. She's gonna do the a challenge tonight with some sauce. Yes, so she said that it's too hot, but we do eat a lot of spicy food and hot sauce and all of that. If you don't have hot sauce, it doesn't work for us. We have to have hot sauce with practically everything that we have for we are eating. It helps to give it a nice kick and spice up the food. Yes. Oh, that I don't know how they do it. I think they with that challenge, they have to eat first and they drink after, right? Eat, cook, and live it up, smile. I think that's how you do it. They're talking about a challenge that they're going to be doing tonight. That's Eat, Cook, and Live It Up, Smile. And you can visit her channel to see exactly what they're talking about. So, Mr. Granny Eats ASMR, she's asking her if they have to drink, they're able to drink some water during the challenge. So, yes, so you can go ahead and watch Eat, Cook, and Live It Up, Smile. And I think she's coming on tonight about 8 o'clock. Am I right? Yes. So basically, that's it. Yeah, but as I said, we have so much of a variety of different stuff that it's unbelievable. And then for sweets, we have greater cake. We have that they grate. It's I think coconut. We have coconut drops too, which is so delicious. We have another one called gizzada, that is also nice. And there's there's one that has like It's white. It's made from coconut, but they have like a syrupy. It's a like a red. It's red in the middle. I don't remember what. Maybe that's a grater cake. I'm not too sure. I don't remember, but that's also delicious. So we do have quite a lot of stuff that we enjoy. And as you said, that every day we have different things. That we have different type of juice too. We have even the papaya juice, different types of salads that we make. We, of course, we have the potato salad. We also make breadfruit salad, yam salad, sweet yam salad. So, but these are like, as you say, you turn your hand and make fashion. So those dishes are like not a everyday dish that you would make. It's like, random dishes that people would come out. Yes. So Easter time? No, no. Easter time. Oh, Eastern time. Oh, she's asking a question. What time the show is going to? The channel is. I'm sorry. The video is coming out. Okay. Yes. No, it's 8 o'clock. It's. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Eat, cook, and live it up. Okay. All right. I thought it was 8 p.m. Okay. All right. So yeah, but basically that's it. I really enjoy Jamaican cuisine, but I try to do as much as I can. I love to eat my Jamaican food, but at the same time, I like a different variety of stuff. So on my channel, I like to experiment. I try to come up with a different cuisine. I say, okay, let me put this together. Let me try this. Let me give it a little twist over here. If I'm gonna be making like escovitch fish or something, I might just say, you know what? I probably can do this or I can do that, and something different. Like fish is another thing that we eat a lot of fish back home. As I said, especially during the Easter season, we don't eat meat. We try to stay away from the meat, just like a lot of countries where you fast. So fish is a priority. Fried fish, you have your fried fish. And also, I forgot to tell you, fried fish, we have um, this, what you call it, bami, that is also served with the fried fish as well. Bami, or you can have the festival and bami, which is good. So, oh, depends on what type of challenge we're talking about, Mr. Granny Eats. Yes, what challenge? Yeah, what challenge are you talking about? Yeah, because I'm scared when it comes to challenges. I am not. Yeah. Oh no, the hot wings. I don't know. I don't think I can manage that. As I was telling Eat, Cook, and Live It Up, that maybe I could only do two, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could do the whole thing like what she did. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Do you like a lot of hot sauce? I'm scared when it comes to the hot sauce. I will eat it, but to a certain extent, not too much for me. That I have fires coming out of my ears, my nose, all part of my body. I can't handle that. I don't know how they do it, and I have to. I really admire them when I see them doing that. I don't know. And if you see Eat, Cook, and Live It Up when she starts eating, oh my goodness, she's knocking on the table. She's doing everything. She like, oh, she is crazy, but it's really nice. She did a very, very good video with that. Very, very good. Yeah. So so you want to do that? Oh, no, I don't think I'm going to pass on that one. Yes, we have to come up with another challenge, but that one I'm going to pass because I know, as I said, by the time I reach the second one, I'll be running and leaving the computer. I wouldn't be sitting in front of the computer anymore. That's hot, that's hot. I can't do that. Yes, but yeah, but basically, that's it. And I mean, remember, guys that are looking, viewing, remember, before you go, please like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment if you can, so I'm just learning as I go along. Oh, 50 pieces of chicken nuggets, with the hot sauce or no hot sauce. I don't know. I don't think I can. I know you're gonna beat me. If it's 50 pieces, I probably might go 20, but not 50. Yes, you have to do something else that is a little bit. Oh, no hot sauce. Well, I'll take a rain check on it. I'm not sure exactly if I can. Let me just think about it and see. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, yes, that's true. But I know you're gonna beat me. Yes, you definitely would beat me on that. Yes, I don't think I could. 50 pieces. That's a lot. Yes. But it's fun. It's exciting, to come up with different challenges and stuff. Oh, you did it already? Okay. That must be so much fun. That's why you want to challenge me to it, because you know you are going to beat me anyway because you have done it and you know you can do it. But for me, I've never done it before, so it's going to be a real challenge for me. Yes, we have to do something that you have never done before, and then from there we have to decide. Yes, make a decision, something that both of us have never done before, and from there, because I know you're gonna beat me on that one. Yeah, and I would hate to lose. Oh, you didn't eat all 50. How much did you eat? Yes, so yes, you want to take me up on a challenge, but I don't know yet. I'll see how that works. I have to prepare myself before I do that challenge. Oh yes, because that sounds like a lot for me. Yes, so basically, these are some of the stuff that we tend to eat. And as I said, everywhere you go, these are the things that you would you know get to eat. And oh, I mentioned, like, we have like pumpkin rice, so that is also in our season rice, that we prepare. Well, you don't have to use a pumpkin in the season rice. As I said, season rice is a type of rice that you prepare your own style. You don't have to just follow the rules. Just whatever you have, whatever ingredients that you find and you toss in there, that's what you have. Okay, I will definitely go and type it. That one with the challenge with the nuggets. I will definitely do that. That sounds like fun. Oh yes. hmm I have to learn how to do. I'm just learning all these mukbang and stuff like that. Yes, because I tend to eat. I eat a lot when I want to, but like certain foods and stuff like that, I see some people and they have this huge plate in front of them, and sometimes they challenge themselves and they eat it off. I'm like, wow, how could they do that? I just eat a little bit, like a regular plate of food that I will sit down and eat, but I don't like to, as you say, stuff myself too much. Then I feel so uncomfortable. Yeah, but it's good. It's a challenge. So we're gonna have to come up with a challenge, right? Yes. So yeah, yes, mukbang. Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy for real. Yes, but I like to see them eating. I do. It's fun just watching. As long as it's not me. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yes. So Yeah, so I think, are you gonna be coming on anytime with a live show anytime soon or no? Yeah, well, I'm just doing probably just an hour right there by the hour today, and I think I just wanted to come on today just for an hour, just to kind of get used to, the camera and everything, and yeah, but it's pretty interesting, doing this something different. Yes, so I like it. I'm getting to like it. As long as you know what you're talking about. And, I was telling them that I made my nice smoothie. I didn't feel hungry this morning, and that's all I wanted to eat, drink really. And this is like almond milk with some one banana and some strawberry that I made and put it in the blender. And it's very tasty. hmm But sometimes for me, I would use a little bit of evaporated milk or maybe a spoon of condensed milk because I like sweet stuff. But this is good. Without that, this is good. And the milk that I use, the almond milk that I used today, was only 30% 30%, yes. 30 calories, sorry. 30 calories that I used. So it was pretty good. So I didn't have to do that. Oh, really? Oh, that is nice. Oh, but I don't know. So that would go live. I don't know how would you interact with your viewers out there. Okay. Okay. I see. Well, okay. That you I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's something new to me. That's good. That is so good. Very interesting. Yeah, good to know that, you could go on and they will do that for you. Yeah, upload all the videos, and that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up today, and I will probably do another live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet exactly what time. It all depends on what I have to do, and then if anything, I will. But more likely, probably in the day, probably midday, if anything, midday or between the hours of 12 to maybe 2 or yeah 2:30. Yeah, I will try to see if I can do another one tomorrow. But I like it. I just take in a little bit tiny steps as I go along, so that's good. So anyway, I think I've said enough on the foods, the cuisine that we have back home. So I'm gonna give it, call it a day. And yeah, and then thank you that you really like the setup. Thank you, and thanks to you too. You told me certain things, and I took your advice. Thank you so much. Yes, so yeah, but for now, I think I wanted to go the 2 hours, but I think today I'm just gonna go like the hour, which I'm at the hour now, and see how things work. Okay. So if anything, I'll talk to you later, Mr. Granny Eats ASMR. Yes, I'll text you later and you know talk to you. And for those anybody else there that listening, thank you again. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning. And I'm going to sign off now. But before I do so, please remember to give it a thumbs up and also to comment as well and share the video as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. Bye bye now.